Thank you, Mr. President. I have the honor to address a statement on behalf of the following states: China, Kazakhstan, the member states of the non-aligned movement, and my own country, the Russian Federation. The United Nations was created to restore human dignity, achieve international peace and security, and realize the people's aspirations for the development and prosperity which are only attainable as provided by the UN Charter through international cooperation in solving international problems within a framework of friendly relations among states. It was envisaged to become the center for harmonization of the actions of nations in the achievement of these common ends. The purpose of the UN Charter are fully pertinent for the functioning of the UN human rights machinery and, in particular, the Human Rights Council. It was for good reasons that General Assembly Resolution 60/251 stipulated that the Council should be guided by the principle of cooperation in its work. Since the establishment of the Human Rights Council, it achieved certain results in promoting human rights worldwide. But it could be more effective if the principle of cooperation became the true cornerstone of the Council's work in all areas. However, some are desperately trying to impose their own values and standards as international norms and spare no efforts to turn the Council into an instrument of punishment instead of help. We witness how groundless accusations and double standards are dominating the work of the leading UN human rights body. Meanwhile, the practice shows that politicized criticism has never led to improvements on the ground. On the contrary, it discourages the government concerned from following the Council's recommendations adopted in such a confrontational manner. The situation could significantly improve if those efforts and money were spent for technical assistance in a fair and practical manner on the basis of equality and mutual respect. Indeed, requests by developing and especially least developed countries to get help in capacity building must be heard by the Council and assistance provided in close consultations with governments concerned. Let us not forget that the Council's major task is to complement states' efforts in addressing human rights challenges and to build up national capacities. Human rights NGOs could also play an important role in this process if they focus on assistance to states in need rather than criticize them. We believe that collaboration of all states in the spirit of equal and mutually respectful dialogue is the most effective tool to promote and protect human rights. The respect and due implementation of these fundamental norms in daily Council's activities would definitely contribute not only to the enhancement of its credibility, but also to the improvement of the human rights situation on the ground. It would strengthen the confidence of all interested parties in the Human Rights Council and its mechanisms, contribute to the reinforcement of its political and moral authority and credibility, and help avoiding double standards and politicization. The atmosphere of constructive cooperation is by itself an incentive for states to increase their interaction with the UN human rights dimension. In this regard, dialogue and exchange of best practices are of paramount importance. The Human Rights Council is indeed the forum for such dialogue, and its potential should be fully realized. Thank you for your attention.